Hi there, Prairie Plant Girl here. With all the talk here in Canada and the United States about the romaine lettuce that has been compromised with E. coli bacteria, I'm sure you've all heard by now how they're saying the romaine that's been sold across, I think, most of both countries, they're saying don't eat it, wash your fridge out if it's come in contact with your fridge shelves or drawers or anything, and to just take all those precautions because people are getting very, very sick from E. coli bacteria on the romaine lettuce. So I thought, with that in mind, it would be a good time to show you how you can just grow your own lettuce inside all winter long. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what I do. So here are some greens that I started about a month ago inside. I have some tennis ball lettuce in the front here. And I actually have a little bit of spinach over here. I have a muscum mix here, and I have a little bit of romaine here. And I've just started these. I have them quite tightly spaced, and I've just been thinning them out as I go and as I eat them. I'm just keeping them under grow lights. You could easily keep them on a windowsill. You just might want to watch if it gets really cold at night, if you close the curtains, that you might want to pull it inside the curtains so it doesn't freeze on the window ledge. But lettuce actually likes a cooler location. On my shelving unit with my lights, I actually had it up higher where it's a little bit warmer under some of the lights, and it wasn't doing so well, so I had to move it down to a lower location where it's a little bit cooler. But that's about what it looks like after about a month of growth. And I can see that I need to get in here and thin them out some more and have a little eat off of it. But let me show you how I got started. So I just like to reuse a container. I think this is actually an old salad container, possibly from the store. I saved them, and I have lots of them piled up that I've just washed out and I just have kicking around. So I've filled it with just ordinary potting soil. It's a nice loose potting soil so water can drain. With these clear containers, I find I can see how damp the soil is. You can see how dark it is in there. And I can see if water builds up and gets too heavy, I can see it build up along the sides, and I'll know to stop watering for a while. So with these containers, I don't worry about drainage holes. If I was using a container that's darker, and you couldn't see that, then I would want to put drainage holes in it and set it on another tray. But with these clear ones, I find it works fine. And then I've watered it, and I'm just going to spritz the top a little bit just to make sure that's damp. And then I have some romaine lettuce and I have some tennis balls, so I'm going to plant a little bit of those. Now these are a bigger lettuce, and they don't like to be quite as close together as I had them there, so I'm just going to put them in. They say to space them about 1 inch apart to start with, and then thin them out to, I think it's 8. Yeah, thin them out to 8 inches as they grow. So I'm just going to go along and drop a seed or two in each spot. And then the tennis ball lettuce is about the same. The tennis ball lettuce doesn't like to be planted quite as deep as the romaine, so I'm going to put a little bit of soil on top, and then I'll continue on with the tennis ball. You want the soil pretty even in the container so that you don't have any pooling going on anywhere. So I'll just spread it out, make sure there's contact with those seeds on that side, and then I'll do the same thing with the tennis ball seeds. I'm just gonna drop a couple. Like I said, these like to be spaced a little further apart, so I'm gonna just do 4 little spots there for those. And these just just barely like to be covered, so I'll just put another little dusting of soil on top across the whole thing. Just pat it down, make sure there's contact with the seeds. And then I'm just going to give it a little spray to make sure it stays damp. Now, you can cover it to help keep the moisture in, but I find under my grow lights they can get a little bit too hot, I think, being covered up like that. So I just leave them and I just check them every day, usually about twice a day. I just have a little peek and make sure that they are staying nice and moist. And that's really all there is to it. It takes very little work and effort to go from this to this in about 3 to 4 weeks. So, you know, why take that risk with the lettuce and the greens at the grocery store, and just grow your own. You could even pop it on a windowsill. You don't need to have grow lights. You can just pop it on a nice sunny windowsill, and you'll have salad growing there. You'll have lots of nice greens before you know it. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that, so that you can catch all the rest of my videos. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.